Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you the button that we had been working on, that we designed. I know I was talking about Marcia, and she had mentioned that she'd love to see it, so I thought I'd just share this CAD file with you and kind of show you some of the features of it. We do have this printed out. I'm going to look up the pictures pretty soon. Okay, so what do we got here? We have some nice mounting holes, two on the side, that can connect to, a board. Also, it's just a nice place to put stickies. I'll show you kind of how this opens up. So this is actually 2.8 inches in radius, so 5.6 diameter. So it's a much larger button. The reason why we designed it was for a 16-year-old with cerebral palsy that needed a much larger activation surface than was provided by the AT Makers button. So I'm just gonna do a quick little demo here. So basically this top just kind of moves up and down. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of standard. So on the inside here, let's just cancel out of this, get rid of the top. These circles here are where the springs would go. We wanted to make the springs interchangeable, so you could put in a tougher spring or a weaker spring depending on the sensitivity that you needed for this specific student. In these squares is where the micro switches would go. And I'm sure Lori knows what the micro switches are. They're those tiny little black tactile switches that you can get on Adafruit for pretty cheap. And then these are where the screws go in that attach on the top, which allows the top and the bottom to be attached, but also allow for movement. Basically what happens is the head of the screw is on this side and it screws into the top, which the threads are on the top part of the button, and then the head of the screw can just move up and down in those holes, and then you can see where it has to stop. So then in the top, you're kind of looking at the mate to it. So this would be the other side of the springs. That's where the screw would go into, and those would be threads in here. And then these four big squares are where the switches would interface with the top. So that's what's going to activate and click the switches. And they're kind of on all four places. So depending, they could really hit any side of the button in any place, and it's going to activate a switch and then also give that really nice click sound for them to know, hey, I activated the switch. Anyway, wanted to show this to you guys. Love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, I do have this printed out, so I'm going to send you some pictures of that as well. Okay, thanks. Bye.